with Tide, who is a member of the Old School Classic Car Club, and he owns this beautiful 1972 W108 Mercedes-Benz 280S. Tide.
Yes, ma'am.
Tide. Please tell me more about that name. How did you get that name?
Everything I do is tight.
Everything you do is tight.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get right into it then. Yeah. Tell me about your passion for cars.
I've always had a passion for cars. In fact, my first car was a 1974 Datsun 1200. So I've always been to vintage. This would be my fourth vintage out of the 22 cars that I've owned.
Oh, wait. Out of the what? 22 cars?
22 cars.
Sure. Okay, go on. Sorry to disturb.
Yeah. I've had 6 Beetles when I was much younger. Before this one, I had 3 450 SLCs.
Wow.
Yeah, and then this is my new baby.
You are like the ultimate collector.
I would like to believe so.
So growing up, what kind of cars would you say you loved?
I've always liked V8s, but at the time I couldn't afford it. Yeah, but now that I can afford it, that's why I'm going for big engines, V6 and V8.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about this beauty right here.
Yeah, this is 1972, which is actually the year I was born.
Now we know how old he is, huh?
Yeah, it's a straight-six engine, a 2.8 liter engine. Very beautiful car. It retains value more than the other ones that came after it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when did you get it?
So it's more of a collector's item.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
So when did you get it?
It's about 6 months now.
Oh, so it's fairly new to you.
Yes.
And how? There must be a story of how you got this car.
It's a long story, but we'll try and make it short. Somebody was interested in my 450 SLC, and then he offered to give me this one fully restored. So it was just a clean swap.
So there's nothing that you have done to this car, it's original?
They've just attached the paint, because you don't repaint the vintage. So they've just detailed it, that's what it's called.
That's all?
Yeah,
that's all it's done? There's no work that you want to get done on this baby?
No, maybe do the seats, but I think that's about all.
But the seats look perfect. What are you going to do to the seats?
Maybe repaint them.
Oh, just that? So you're keeping everything original?
Yeah, keeping
just repaint the seats?
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy about this car?
Except for the attention.
Attention.
Except for the attention. The ride is just nice. When you drive around in this car, you can see the happiness that you see on people's faces.
Yeah.
So that for me is what I enjoy about this car.
Okay, since I only believe things once I've experienced them.
Yeah.
You say this is a smooth ride.
Yeah.
I'd like to experience that for myself.
Of course.
So please, kindly take me for a ride.
By all means, let's go.
Okay, Tide, standard procedure.
Yeah, buckle up.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I do this one?
Okay, let's help you.
Please do. Oh, there. Remember, guys, it's always a standard procedure. You're never too cool for a seatbelt.
Yeah.
These are so cool. I feel like I'm on an airplane.
Yeah. And then you adjust it.
Then you just adjust it.
Yeah.
And then we're good to go.
Are you ready for the ride?
I am always ready, born ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this. So, Tide,
Yes.
tell me, how do you feed this passion for your cars? Do you buy and sell, or do you just collect?
It depends. Sometimes I'm limited by space.
Yeah.
I'm limited by space. But then sometimes I buy and sell.
Yeah.
Some I keep.
Okay, let me ask you this. How do you feel when you see a car like yours, or just a beautiful vintage classic car parked in somebody's yard, like, with no movement? How does that make you feel as somebody who's so passionate about cars? It
pains my heart, because most of the time you find that as Africans, people would tell you, we can't sell it. and the car ends up being dilapidated, and you can't actually do anything. You have to sell it for scrap rather than selling it to people like us. But long story short, it really pains my heart.
I can imagine, because you love it so much, but it's also like a catch-22, like you said. It's your grandfather's car or your grandfather's car, and you can't fix it. You can't afford to fix it, but you can't sell it. So it just sits there.
It just sits there.
Okay, you spoke about attention, and since we're riding and I see people are eyeing us in this beautiful car, how do you deal with the attention, and how much attention do you get on a daily mokasi when you drive in this car?
I'm an Aquarian, so we strive on attention.
Oh God, they live from attention,
Yeah, but I think what I like the most is the happiness that we bring to people as we're driving around in these cars. You know,
I mean, look at them; they're all just giving the eye. They're so jealous. They're hating on us right now. So, what other car would you get? Like, if you were to get another vintage? I know you have a lot already, but which other one would you get and why?
God willing. Yeah, my next car should be a 1974 Rolls Royce.
Oh! You are taking it back. You.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful car. It's so elegant.
It is.
So how soon do you think you're going to get it?
Like I said, God willing. It might be tomorrow.
Oh, you probably know that it's tomorrow time. Why do I feel like you know that it's tomorrow?
No, so, I live by faith.
You live by faith. That's good.
Yeah.
We should all live on that.
Yeah.
Which brand do you prefer when it comes to classic cars? Which brand and why?
I prefer a Mac. You know, with a Mac, any age, you know, you can feel the comfort.
I can feel the comfort. It's always comfortable.
And the retention of the value.
Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely a Merc. So Merc, you got a fan, right? You better recognize type. Because everybody's waving because it's such a beautiful car. And maintenance-wise, is it a good car to maintain, or would you say it's not a habit for for shallow pockets?
It's like biking. It's quite an expensive hobby.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's quite an expensive hobby, and the good thing is that my whole family supports it, so I don't have to hide anything.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.